The Pixel 6 and Pixel 6 Pro were both unveiled this fall, and the Pro model has since made Cnet's list of best smartphones for 2021. If you're considering a new Pixel phone, you may be wondering what's the difference between the latest models. If you already have a Pixel 6, you should really change these default settings. The pair come with a collection of welcome upgrades including Google's own Tensor chip, but there are a few differences between each Pixel 6 model and the Pixel 5 series. With the Pixel 6 lineup, Google seems to have course-corrected from the Pixel 5, which marked a departure from the pricey Pixel phones of years past. Out goes last year's mid-range processor, in comes the company's years in the making Tensor chip. Out went the generic, tried and tested hardware design. In comes a statement device with a signature camera bar running across the width of the chassis, which is available in splashy new colors including Sorta Seafoam, green, and Sorta Sunny, orange. This year, there are two phones in the flagship Pixel series, the $599, £599, Pixel 6 and $899, £849, Pixel 6 Pro. Of the two phones, the more affordable Pixel 6 is priced to compete with the iPhone 13, Samsung Galaxy S21 as well as other Android mid-tier phones like the Motorola Edge, 2021. Check the table below for a full pricing breakdown. But beyond the fact that the Pixel 6 lineup is made by Google, boasts top-of-the-line cameras and the best Android update policy around. What also makes it an interesting buy is what's found inside the device's revamped chassis. At the heart of the Pixel 6 series is that aforementioned Tensor system on the chip. Tensor promises up to 48 hours of battery life, better real-time language translations, highly accurate voice transcription and high-end camera features like the ability to unblur the face of a person in motion, according to a report by Cnet's Shara Tibkin. This marks the first time the company has built its phones without a Qualcomm chipset, endeavoring instead to build its own in-house. And because Google created Tensor, it's extending security and OS support to Pixel owners to 5 years. Read more. Forget the iPhone 13. Google's Pixel 6 is surprisingly more exciting. By the way, if you want to cut to the chase, scroll down to our specs chart below, which compares the Pixel 6 series with the Pixel 5 series side by side. Pixel 6 and Pixel 6 Pro differences. As for Pixel 6 and 6 Pro, there are similarities in many ways, but there are also a lot of differences. First of all, there's a $300 price difference between the base and Pro models. For ponying up the extra cash, you get a slew of added features including a larger and higher res screen, a bigger battery, support for both sub-6 and millimeter wave 5G, the ultra-fast but less reliable flavor of 5G, and the third rear camera, a telephoto lens with 4x optical zoom. As a reference point, that's higher than the iPhone 13's 3x optical zoom. Read more. Google Pixel 6 versus Pixel 6 Pro. Which camera takes better photos? How does Pixel 6 compare to the Pixel 5 and 5a? The Pixel 5 and 5a sit squarely in the mid-range category, especially compared to the new Pixel 6 series. The Pixel 5 was Google's flagship phone last year, but its mid-range position marked a departure from the pricey Pixel phones of years past. The Pixel 5 launched at $699, £599, 999 Australian dollars, and included 5G connectivity along with the fantastic cameras that have become the line's main selling point. But with that lowered asking price, Google chose to scale back on some features including the processor. It went with Qualcomm Snapdragon 765G. Read more. Pixel Pass. Google's bundling the Pixel 6 with Google One, YouTube Premium and more. Like all phones in Google's A series, the 5a is a stripped-down version of the flagship Pixel 5. Again, you can see how these phones stack up against each other in the specs chart below. You can also check out more on how the Pixel 6 and Pixel 5 compare here.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, you see here the comparison here, the Pixel 6 Pro, the Google Pixel 6, the Pixel 5, and the Pixel 5a 5G. You see that, ladies and gentlemen, and there you go. All right, we want to thank you all for watching today. And we want to read the title of this. Let me go back up here. This is Pixel 6 versus Pixel 6 Pro. What the extra $300 gives you. Cnet will break down the difference between the $599 Pixel 6, $899 Pixel 6 Pro, plus how Google's new phone compares to Pixel 5 and 5a. This is written by Sarina De Aram today at 4 a.m. Pacific time. All right. Well, thank you very much for joining. There's my Cash App if you'd like to donate. Thank you very much. Have a great day. Take care. Happy holidays, everybody. Be you.